Let me talk to you, my man. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Martin from Florida.
How do you feel about what's going on? Being a young guy. How old are you?
15.
So you're about the age of Trayvon.
Yeah.
How do you feel about what's going on being a young African American in Florida and everything that's going on right now? What are your feelings and emotions that, you've been experiencing?
That it shouldn't have happened. He should have waited for the police to come.
Have you had racial profiling before?
No.
So this is the first incident that you're pretty familiar with? Is there a lot of kids in your school that's upset about this?
Oh, no, we on spring break, so.
Oh, okay. So what would you like to see done?
That the man go to jail.
And then what do you feel that should happen after that?
I'm not sure yet.
Do you believe that everybody needs forgiveness, though, at the end?
Yeah.
How do you think we can unite a community? You're the future leader of this generation. How do you unite a community?
Love.
Always got to look to Mom.
Yes.
You're the future leader, boss. What would you like to say to all the young kids out there? White, black, Spanish, Chinese. What would you like to say to them?
Be careful.
Be careful. What do you have to say, Mom?
I think that love conquers a multitude of all things.
Right.
I mean, this is a situation that I think is unfair at this point.
Right.
Being that the guy didn't have a weapon and he was trying to get away from the guy, and it's really sad that he's dead right now because I do have a son that's 16 and it can happen to him. And so I just would like to see justice. Whether if the situation was right, it was right. But if it was wrong, it was wrong. And
right.
we would just like to see justice done because that's very sad. He was very young and he had a whole life ahead of him.
How do you being a mother? How do you convey to your son, like you said, love conquers a multitude, and not feel like he always has to watch his back and distrust every cop? Because as you and I know, not every cop's bad, or community or watchdog. So how do you convey to not build such distrust with everyone to know that this may be an isolated incident? How do you convey that message to, that not all people are bad?
Well, all people aren't bad, but I tell my kids, they keep to themselves. I have 5 kids, and that's enough for them. They don't have to be around other people. And I also raise my kids in the Word of God, and I trust that God will protect them.
Right.
And my prayer is that's all I have. That's all I have.
Right. Do you think that there's good that can come out of this for all of us?
Yes, I really do. And I'm glad that the community is sticking together.
Right.
Because it's about togetherness.
Right. We really need to all be united in number one, in our faith in Christ.
Yes. It's not a black or a white thing. It's a justice and a fair thing.
Right.
I mean, if it had been a white kid with someone black that shot him, I would support the same thing.
Right. Do you think we should forgive Zimmerman?
Everybody deserves forgiveness.
Right.
Because if God don't forgive us, then we will be really messed up.
Oh, absolutely.
That's right.
We'll have a party here talking about that.
But it's up to that individual to get forgiveness.
Right.
You can't hide and pretend like nothing happened, and you have to come out. And if you were right, then you wouldn't be scared. You would stand up for what's right.
Right.
That's just my feeling.
How do you feel, ma'am?
Well, I feel like when it comes to upbringing of our children, you don't want to make your children feel like, you have to be careful, be afraid, because this is all over. It's one race against the other. We don't want to teach that. It's not like that.
Right.
But we do have to teach them that danger is out there. There are some people that do not respect you and feel like your life is worth what theirs are because of the color of your skin.
Right.
So we have to teach our children that there are people out there in our community, in our city, that feel that way. And they may be mistreated or even harmed or even killed. This is not the first time we've been down there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we've been too many times. So it's really time for this to change. We shouldn't be here. It's 2012. We shouldn't be here. You know, our prison system is full of people who done way less. You know what I mean? And I don't know what kind of connection this guy's got, but he's not there.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to keep him out of jail.
So what would you like to see with the rally and everything that's going on today?
I would like to see the officials, the San Juan police, or whoever, do the right thing.
Do you think
They know what the right thing is. They need to step up and do the right thing. We can all go forward from here.
Has he already? Do you feel that he's already tarnished his reputation and integrity by not doing the right thing in the very beginning?
And who is that?
The police chief.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know how long it's taken so long. How come it's taken so long for them to do the right thing? But he knows. He's in law. He understands what's right and wrong. He understands that he's wrong.
As a mother, how would you? I mean, can you sympathize with his mother, and feeling lost the son?
I have one boy. I couldn't imagine what it feels like to have somebody. It's bad enough. It has to be bad enough to lose a child, but to lose a child under those circumstances, not hit by a car or not a disease or something, but out of this under this kind of circumstance, awful. It must be terrible, and I would like to see justice for that family.
Thank you, lady.